So it's here, it's happened. The big policy shift has come in from the Fed. Markets are currently loving it because this is a bullish move for the markets. So here's what Jerome Powell just said at Jackson Hole, man. So basically, key things. Inflation, no longer concerned. Don't need to worry about CPI right now unless it starts trending back upwards massively in some near future. Labor markets, that's the new thing. That's what everybody's gonna be watching. He said, we don't want to see any further cooling in the labor markets, AKA the labor markets are the thing to watch, not inflation anymore. So now, of course, all eyes are gonna be on those regular unemployment claims and on the monthly jobless numbers. So this is going to be where people are really going to be paying attention right now. That's going to be a thing moving and shaking the markets. Worsening job data could, of course, continue to spook markets. So this is the thing to watch out for right now. The other thing is that he said the time for cuts has come. The only variable here becomes the speed of cuts and the rate of cuts, whether or not we're just going to get 2 or 3 25 basis point cuts this year, or we're going to get more strong cuts, right? So this is what we're watching out for right now. This is the big factor right now. And again, I would just like to remind everybody that if we get cuts outside of a recession, generally a bullish scenario for markets, which is part of the reason why markets are pumping right now. Markets are loving it because everybody knows that when you get interest rate cuts and there's not a recession happening, bullish for markets. Those interest rate cuts are coming in September. So if we get September interest rate cuts, I mean, there's not going to be a recession in the next 3 weeks, right? So as long as that doesn't happen, then the Fed could be pulling this off. Hopefully not famous last words, but so far, so good. So this is what we're watching out for right now in markets, that we could see into the end of the year a nice market rally based on the idea that the Fed's easing, money's going to get cheaper and easier, and the markets are going to love it. Bitcoin, of course, loving it today. Equity markets should continue to love it, and Bitcoin might finally catch up and follow behind equity market rallies. So big news, great news from the Fed today. Now let's see that first interest rate cut. September 18th next month, I believe, is the date. So that's the day to watch out for. Have a great weekend. Peace.